Hey guys, so today I'm finally going to be wrapping it up for the eyes. Very exciting. I feel like it's taken us forever to finally get to this point, but today I'm going to be going through my eyeliners. I have brow products as well as mascaras and then lashes. So I'm just going to be going through all of these things and seeing if there is anything I want to let go of. So let's just get started. The first one I know I'm holding on to, it's the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liquid Liner in Midnight Cowboy. This I feel like is a must-have, go-to amongst YouTube, Instagram, any beauty lover, period, I think has this somewhere in their collection, and if you don't, you definitely should. It is one of the easiest glittery liquid liners in the world. I love it because it's primarily gold, but there's also bits of silver in there as well, so it's really easy to mix and match based on your eye look or the metals that you're kind of going for. I feel like this one is kind of a little bit of a chameleon in that it just goes with so many different eye looks, so I love it and I will continue to hold on to it. By the way, I always find mine inside of Nordstrom Rack, so definitely check out Nordstrom Rack if you want a better deal on those. For this one, it is definitely more than time to let it go. It's the NYX Crystal Silk Liquid Liner. Now this was a really, really good gold liquid liner. I loved it. I think it works pretty much just as well as the Urban Decay one. It doesn't have quite as dimension in the shades of glitter. This is more of like a pretty straightforward gold glitter on the eye, but it's very, very pretty and sparkly. I really love this. The only reason why I'm letting go of it is because it's obviously very separated. It's also really kind of goopy now in texture, so it's not as easy and smooth to apply as it used to be, but I did really love it and would recommend it. This is another one I think I'm gonna let go of. It's the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in Extreme Sapphire. It was also really beautiful. It's a very, very opaque, kind of shimmery blue color. Again, I really recommend the NYX liquid liners. They are so good. I would say if you're looking for a good colored or glitter liquid liner, always check out NYX first before going to a higher end brand, because I honestly feel like they perform just as well as MAC or any other high end liquid liners. And there's Extreme Sapphire. I love it. It's just, I know I never ever reach for this. I've had it for way too long now as well. So this one, I am just gonna go ahead and let go of. It's a very pretty color. It's just not something I ever use. Next, I have NYX's Extreme Blue, and this is the prettiest cobalt blue liquid liner. This one I will still continue to hold on to. I don't really reach for it all that often, but it's still going pretty strong, and I really, really love the color, so that one is gonna stay. These guys I'm gonna share very quickly, but I am holding on to all of them. They are the Pony Effect Long Wear Precision Liners, and I do have quite a few colors. I was actually sent these from Mimi Box, and it was the first time I ever tried a Pony Effect product, and I love these. These are by far the most long wearing eyeliners in the world, hands down. Out of anything I've ever tried, these last the longest. So much that I remember when I first swatched them out, I think for like an Instagram picture, I had to like scrub and scrub and scrub my hand with like dish soap and a rag, like really scrub at my hand because they would not come off. So they're very long wearing. I have a ton of fun, really beautiful colors. And I've only really tried out a few, so I really need to make more of an effort of using them more often, but they're awesome. I have some other fun colored NYX liners. I have the shade Golden Olive, which is a really pretty metallic olive color. I have the shade Glitzy Gold, which is a beautiful deep golden color. It's not like a light, bright, buttery gold. It's more of a deep golden. It's so, so pretty. I also have White Pearl, which I would probably let go of. I have had it for a pretty long time, and that is what White Pearl looks like. It's just like an icy white color, but it's kind of dried up, but it's the only white eyeliner that I do own other than NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk. So I'll hold on to it just for that reason alone. And then I also have this really beautiful black shimmer by NYX. This is a black eyeliner with gold shimmers running through it. It's a very, very smooth eyeliner, especially for it being like a standard pencil. And I really love it. What's nice about this too is that you actually can see the little silver shimmers. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera. It's really gloomy here today, so sorry if the lighting isn't the best, but I'm trying to work with it. But yeah, I really do like this one, and I will hold on to it as well. I'm also going to be holding on to NYX's Glam Liner Aqua Luxe Waterproof, and this is in the shade Glam Golden. This is a really unique color. It's kind of like a vintage looking gold and green mixed together. There's a little bit of bronze in there as well. And it does have a tiny, tiny fine gold glitter running through it. It's just a really unique color. It's not one that I reach for all that often again, but I still really like it and it's still in pretty good shape, so I will hold on to it. This I'm gonna let go of purely because I lost the cap, which is my middle name. I lose the cap to everything. Very, very frustrating, but yeah, I do have to let it go just because it's really dried up and unusable at this point. But this was the NYX Jet Black Slide On Glide On Liner. If you guys are looking for a good eyeliner like in a pencil form, NYX's Slide On Glide On liners are so good. They're usually very creamy when you don't lose the cap to them. They're very creamy and very long lasting. Yeah, I am gonna let this one go just because it's very dried up, but I did really like this while it was still in good condition. I have some more colored eyeliners, and this is Urban Decay's Junkie Eyeliner. It's a really beautiful metallic, kind of Christmassy, festive green color. I love this one around the holidays just to kind of play with. This one I think I am gonna get rid of. It's the Eye Teeny Swizzle Stick Eyeliner, and this is in the color Blue Hawaiian. I got this in an Ipsy bag, I believe, a long time ago, and I've held on to it because the color is really vibrant and tropical and opaque. And the problem is that I never ever reach for it, and I've had it for years. Even in the summertime when I'm feeling like bright, fun colors, I never reach for this guy, so I would just rather pass it on to someone who will enjoy it. And then this one as well, I think I'm gonna let go of. It's the Sumita Beauty Reina Contrast Eye Pencil. I'm sure I got this in a subscription box or some kind of gift bag. And I've never tried these eye pencils before. It's just that I can see it's in a navy blue color. And for that reason alone, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let it go because I do not like navy blue eyeliners on me whatsoever. I have the Tarte Empha Eyes Inner Rim Brightener. This is just like a new tone eye pencil for the inner rim of the eye to make them look bigger and brighter. These two Sneaker Mix Sneakersons do not belong in here. These are actually shadow sticks, so I probably just threw them in the wrong drawer, but this is the Trustique Mini Shadow Crayon, and I've never tried either of these, so that one I'll hold on to. And then I have the LOC Rocksteady One and Done Shadow Stick, and there's what that looks like. It's just kind of like a chocolatey, bronzy color, very kind of smoldering looking. So I haven't even tried this out yet. I will go ahead and hold on to it though. I have this IBY Beauty pencil in Gray Pearl, which I've never used before. It's kind of like a dark gray color. I'll hold on to it just for the sake of having a dark gray eyeliner. I don't think I have any other gray eyeliners in my collection, so just in case I ever need one, I'll hold on to it. This one I'm also gonna let go of. It's the Lord & Berry Sparkle Black Mini Liner, and I'm only letting go of it because I already have that NYX one that I really, really like, so this one I'll just let go of. For brown eyeliners, here is everything that I already know I'm gonna hold on to. I have the Cargo Swimmables Cosmetics eyeliner in Pebble Beach. I have Patty Dubroff's eyeliner in the shade Bittersweet. This was one of my favorite eyeliners forever. Unfortunately, I think this came in a set, or you could either get it in a set of like liners or in her eyeshadow palette that came out in Costco, but I loved this eyeliner. It is so good. If she does sell it alone or in a set, I would recommend them because they're very, very creamy and smooth. I'm also holding on to Sonia Kashuk's Metallic Eye Definer. This is just like a bronzy eyeliner. I think it's limited edition from a while ago. I have Urban Decay's Duo Ended Eyeliner in Zero and Whiskey. And then I also have Stila's Smudge Stick Waterproof Liner in Damsel. So I guess I do have another great eyeliner. It's the NYX Gunmetal, and this is again their slide-on liners. This one is actually a little bit lighter than the Gray Pearl, so I'm still going to hold on to that guy. For black pencil liners, I have the shade Modster. I think this is by Ardency N. Really, really good. And then I have this little mini one from Makeup Forever that I got a long time ago and still haven't even opened up. So lastly, I have all of my liquid liners. Obviously, liquid liner is definitely my go-to eyeliner of choice. I just find them to be the easiest to apply. And the first one I have is the Ico Fat Liquid Eyeliner in black. This one is pretty good. It's just like a fat marker. And it looks like that. And for a marker or felt tip type of eyeliner, which is typically not my favorite because I feel like they dry out really, really quickly, this one has remained pretty like well saturated and really dark and easy to apply, so that one is staying. I have another Ico eyeliner. This is another felt tip. It's the That's Where I Draw the Line I Do Liquid Eyeliner Waterproof, and this is just like in a little pen form. And I think a lot of these Ico products, a lot of these more like random brands are things that I got in subscription boxes or through gift bags and things like that. So that is what it looks like, really nice and saturated. Obviously this creates a much thinner line. Now I still have to say though, as much as I do like this, it still does not perform to me as well as the Stila Stay All Day liquid felt tip eyeliner, which I don't have anymore because I was trying to get through more of my makeup, but in a heartbeat, I would repurchase that because that is still by far my #1 favorite felt tip liquid liner. It is truly amazing. I also have this Starlux Pro Luxe Longwear eyeliner pen, never opened it, so I'll have to hold on to that. And then I have another kind of fat jumbo eyeliner. This is the Prestige Colossal Ink Pen in Ultra Black. It's pretty much exactly like the Ico one, so I will still hold on to that guy. This one I will let go of. It's the NYC liquid eyeliner. No, it's not the regular one. I would never ever let go of the regular one, especially now that I've learned that it's not sold in the States anymore, which really, really sucks. It's so funny too because just the other day, I think I spent like maybe 10 minutes in the same section in Target just searching and searching and searching for NYC, and I should have just Googled it because they aren't inside my Target anymore because they aren't inside the States anymore, which is really unfortunate. But this is the pearlized black one. I picked this up on accident a long time ago and I held on to it thinking maybe it's something I could reach for in case I can't find my regular NYC liquid liner, but I really, really am not a fan of this. It's supposed to be like a pearlized type of finish or have like a metallic finish to it, but it's not metallic enough to have that pearly finish on the eye. Like it doesn't really show up or look obvious enough, I think, to justify calling it a pearly liquid liner, but it's also not deep enough to pass as a regular liquid liner either. And it might look like it is like freshly swatched out on my hand, but as it does dry down, it turns more into kind of a dull, deep gray. So yeah, I am not a fan of this whatsoever, and I am gonna go ahead and let it go. And then lastly, sadly, it is time to also let this go too, though it kind of breaks my heart because it is the NYC liquid liner. You just can't see the writing on it anymore because it's completely rubbed off, but I've been using this guy on and off for the past year and it is just beat to death. It might look like it's still pretty easy to apply, but the formula itself, like if you could see it in person, it's kind of dried up. It's a little bit goopy. It definitely doesn't apply as smooth and as fluid as it used to. So I am going to let it go, sadly, but I'm so devastated. I don't know if you guys saw Crispy's video on it either. It is so hilarious, but she does this whole investigation on where to find alternatives for the NYC liquid liner as well as places to find it on Amazon, but yeah, sadly, I'm going to lay this one to rest. Okay, now that I've composed myself, these are the last two things. I have the Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Liner, which I'll hold on to, as well as the Tarteist Clay Paint Liner, which I haven't even opened yet. This is still pretty new to my collection. I think I got it in December. Moving on to brow products, I don't have a whole lot. I've actually decluttered a lot of my brow products over the past couple of years, so this is pretty much everything that I do have. These first two are pretty much like my ride or die products. I use these every single day. For my eyebrows, I have the Benefit Ka-Brow in number 4, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in medium brown. Love the both of these, and I do use them pretty much every single day. I also have the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in soft brown. It's not my favorite thing in the world. I do feel like there's a little bit more of a learning curve with this than there is with the Benefit Ka-Brow. I just feel like this is so much more user-friendly and easy to use on the eye in general. This can be a little bit more tricky. It kind of deposits a lot of color at once, but I still am going to try to master it. I am determined and I will hold on to it still. Also, if you're looking for a good, cheap brow pomade, NYX's Tame and Frame is awesome as well. I have a couple of brow gels, which I'll hold on to. I also have the Milani Brown Eye Highlighters in 02. This is another everyday product for me. I reach for it every single day to clean up my brows. Primarily the matte cream side is awesome. And I love it because it's a sturdy pencil. It's not really creamy and wet, so it doesn't make a huge mess the way a concealer does or something like that. I just feel like it's a pretty mistake-proof eye pencil. And it also has a nice kind of medium-toned beigey color. It's not really bright and pink the way a lot of other highlighting brow products are. So that is another favorite of mine. And then lastly, I have the Essence Make Me Brow Gel Mascara. This one is okay. It's not really something that I reach for to keep my brows in place. My crazy ass, unruly eyebrows, almost nothing keeps them in place other than deep conditioning my brows. But I use this more so for evening out the color. For those days when my eyebrows are not agreeing with me and they just don't want to work for me, I will run this through my brows and it kind of just helps blend all the colors together. So that is what I like using it for. And then lastly, I have the Sephora Tinted Brow Freeze, which is just a tinted brow wax. I like this because it's a very dry wax. It's not like a creamy, wet formula, so it doesn't feel like it's sliding down my face throughout the day. So yeah, that I will also hold on to. So here are all of my current mascaras, which I'm pretty proud of myself for. I don't feel like I have an out of control mascara collection anymore. I am gonna continue to hold on to this Givenchy Eccentrico mascara. I've only used it maybe a handful of times and I really, really like it. I also have a couple of these little mini mascara samples from Guerlain, I believe, yeah. So those two I'm still trying out. I also have a Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara sample, which I haven't tried yet. Same thing for the Marcel Mascara Curling and Lengthening Mascara, still haven't tried it. And same exact thing goes for the They're Real Tinted Primer. So this, I guess, is a primer for the eyes. I don't really need a tinted primer because I already have pretty dark lashes, but I'm still gonna try it out because that is the makeup junkie in me. Even if I know it may not work for me, I still have to at least try it. And then I have the Grand Primer Fortified Lash Plumping Peptides. Also haven't tried it out. I think that came in a subscription box. I have the Mally Volumizing Mascara, which this has been my everyday mascara as of now. And then I also have the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Waterproof. This one I am gonna let go of, not because I think it's a terrible mascara, it's just not something I'm super crazy about. I do like the fact that it has a really, really thick wand. Like, I love a standard wand like this. I don't like curvy wands or like weird shaped wands. Like, I love a good standard fluffy thick wand. I feel like those give me the best volume and lift to my lashes. The problem I have with this is the wand is kind of a monster. This is not like a regular wand. It's a huge, huge wand, and then the formula itself is really, really wet. So it just causes a lot of room for error. It gets really messy sometimes. It's the kind of mascara where I put it on my lashes and then I have to clean it up with a spoolie just because it's so thick and kind of clumps my lashes together. If you like that kind of look, you might really like this mascara. I just prefer something a little bit more fluffy looking on the eye and not as spidery looking, so that is the only reason why I am gonna let this guy go. And then lastly, I know I should let this go, but I am still gonna hold on to it. It's the NYX Color Mascara in, I think it's, oh yeah, Forget Me Not. So it's just a lavender toned mascara. Do I ever use it? No. But do I wanna hold on to it? Yes, just for the sake of like testing purposes, or if there's ever a video idea I have in the future where I want a colored mascara, I have it in my collection to reach for. And then finally, I have my lashes, which, to be honest, I don't really stock up on lashes. A lot of the ones I have here are things that just recently I was given like as a gift, or things I picked up over the years and only reach for like for pictures or something like that, just because I do tend to get my lashes kind of on an as needed basis, and I always get the Demi Wispies. I love the 121s by Ardell, so those are kind of like my regular go-tos. These ones here are more of like an occasion or dramatic type of lashes. I might have a few natural looking ones in here as well. This I think I'm just gonna go ahead and let go of. It's the Eco Tools Barely There style naturally beautiful lash system. I don't even know if EcoTool still makes this, but I remember getting them purely because it was the first time I ever saw that EcoTools even had lashes. So I got really excited and I bought them, and then I never even used them, but I am gonna let them go just because the style of lash looks a little bit odd to me. I don't know, it might look really good on the eye, but I have other lashes that I could use up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass that on. The packaging is kind of creepy on this too, huh? It almost looks like a real human face, so that's weird. Some of these I'm just gonna run through pretty quickly. I have the Benefit Pinup Lashes. I feel like these are when companies started coming out with like the faux mink lashes. I've had this for such a long time and they're very, very pretty. The only problem I have with these is that the band is so thick that they are very, very uncomfortable to wear. And I even had my friend Anthony put them on me once, who is a makeup artist, so he put them on like as accurate and as well, I think, as it could possibly be done. And even then, they were so uncomfortable and itchy and just were bending in weird places. So I do hold on to these just for the sake of pictures, or maybe something really special where I'm willing to suffer through the pain of these lashes. But yeah, overall, they're not my favorite. They're just really, really uncomfortable. I have a couple of lashes just sitting in a little random clear case. These are the Iconic lashes by House of Lashes. And then I also have another set of Iconics here, as well as the Style Boudoir. And I really, really recommend, if you have not tried House of Lashes before, definitely go for the mini versions before going in on the regulars. They are very beautiful, but they're so dramatic and heavy that they can look a little bit crazy on the eyes. So if you see these two side by side, this is the Iconic Mini, and then this is the regular Iconic. They have the exact same shape. They're still really dramatic and long and super thick, but they're just not as crazy looking as the regular Iconic. So I really, really like these, and I will hold on to those. This is another Iconic Mini. I also have the Wispy Minis, which is really pretty, kind of girly and fluttery. It kind of reminds me of the Demi Wispies by Ardell. And then I also have Sweet Romance, which is very pretty. I do have another set of these that I already opened and used, and I've worn, I think, in a couple of videos now, and I really, really like these. They're very like fluttery and girly and very easy to wear. I have these Cocoa Style lashes in Goddess. These I know I'm gonna let go of. They're just like a random sample of lashes, but they look really like pokey and kind of short. And also I tend to like lashes that flare up a little bit, you know, like start a little bit small and then kind of flare up at the ends. And these just look like all one length. So those ones I'm gonna toss out. And then lastly, I have a couple more. I have the Ardell Studio Effects lashes. These are the Demi Wispies. So I think these are supposed to be more of a dramatic version of the Demi Wispies, like they're a little bit thicker. So I haven't tried those yet. And then finally, I got the Andrea Strip lashes, which I haven't tried this style yet either. It's in number 12, but I thought these were interesting because they kind of have thicker ends here, as you can see. So yeah, that is it for the lashes. Okay guys, so here are all of the liners that I'm gonna continue to hold on to. Here are the mascara products. And then I have my brow products, which doesn't look any different than how I initially showed it to you. And then here is an overview of everything I am going to let go of. I feel like I have to do this because that is just creeping me out. So yeah, that is everything that I'm letting go of. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know. And if you're new to my channel, definitely do not forget to subscribe before heading out. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.